What's up, everybody? Ben here, Sodak, and Trent. So, I think we're actually walking into the course right now, yep. So, what we are doing today, I'm going to show you here in a second. This is actually a really cool course that Mountain Archery Fest put on this year. It's called the Track Action Mobility Start. So basically what the Track Action Mobility course is it is a course that is designed for people with limited mobility. It is I don't know any better way to describe it than that. Instead of being up on one of those huge slopes back here, it's literally right here, right off the beaten path, right down through here. You can see the pink flag right there starts us, and you can see kind of where it walks to, and there's the first target right there. This is the only one of its kind, guys. There's not another one like this anywhere. There might be some 3D shoots on like your local bow shop might have a mobility course shoot, but this is going to be at every MAF event from now on. It's going to be great for people with wheelchairs. They have a track accessible wheelchair here that is meant to go off-roading, so if you don't have one of your own, come use theirs. They encourage it. Come on down to Mountain Archery Fest. As you can see, it is a beautiful crisp morning at 44 degrees right now. Something like that. It's pretty chilly actually, so we're gonna get started on this. All right guys, first target on the track mobility course. The other cool thing that accessibility course has is they also double down on this as a competition. So yesterday actually they had a full-blown, it's not an ASA approved archery competition, but it is a Mountain Archery Fest competition. There was a cash prize involved. There was a couple different prizes involved actually. There's 4 different age groups. There's youth, male hunter, female hunter, and then male pro. They have other availabilities for more classes to be opened. The problem is they just don't have enough people signing up. I think they had 40 participants last year, and the top prize paid out $500. $500. You heard that correctly, $500. So if you're interested in getting into the competition, but you're not sure if you want to start traveling around to ASAs or start competing that way, this would be a really good place to start. It's a really cool course. It's a really cool concept. They have a competition. It was all day yesterday, and then they had a shoot off. It's definitely an event that you want to try to get to. If you're not in a competition, there's still 4 courses that you can shoot that don't have anything to do with competition. So we are on target 7 and 8 or 7 and 6? 6 and 7, okay. We're on 6 and 7. Total vertical feet we've gone up is 64 so far. And if you look over here, we do have a little bit more incline to go up there to where the blind is. So I'm guessing the next couple shots we're gonna have a blind shot, which is pretty cool. Yeah, honestly, it's a pretty easy course. There's not really anything to it. With if you have a wheelchair, their track accessibility wheelchair would be, it'll crush this thing. So definitely recommend this course. Not even if you're in a wheelchair or anything like that. Like if you got bad knees, if you got a bad back, if you don't like hiking up and down mountains like that, this is the perfect course for you. Like no doubt. This is exactly what you should be looking for. So definitely something to check out. Check out Mountain Archery Fest. Get registered, get out there and shoot some fun courses. There it was. So this is Dan with Arrow Junkie. He is a Mountain Archery Fest sponsor. Dan, tell us about Arrow Junkie. What is Arrow Junkie?
So Arrow Junkie is it's an e-commerce site. I do have a little shop at my house, but it's kind of a by appointment only thing. But I've got everything you need to build your own arrows. So anything from bare shafts, most of the major manufacturers, all the way to the other end of that, which would be arrow saws and everything in between. So we're talking, fletching jigs, spinners, squaring tools, glues, vanes, wraps, broadheads, inserts, outserts, nocks, you name it. Anything that you need to build your own arrow. Build your own arrows is what you'll find on arrowjunkie.com, and have some pretty cool swag. The Sasquatch shirts have been some pretty good seller for me for the last couple of years.
Where did you get the idea for that?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to get into any copyright infringement stuff, but man, I have and a lot of people have seen it, I'm sure. But the Meat Eater shirt that has the gnome packing out the unicorn, I've had that shirt for 3 or 4 years, and I love that shirt. And one day I love Sasquatch. I just love everything about Sasquatch. You could say I'm probably a believer. Not sure exactly yet, but I just loved everything about that shirt. And I want to incorporate Sasquatch and hunting somehow, and just did a rudimentary little kindergarten type sketch of what I had in my mind and sent it to a buddy that's a graphic artist, and got it put together for me and put it on shirts. We started with just the silhouette, did some stickers with that. Everybody loved that so much. We went to the color one, and then all the trad guys were like, well, you don't have a trad bow. I'd love to buy one, but I shoot a trad bow. So we did the trad, dragging out the deer, and I've got a couple more ideas that and have some pretty cool designs coming out for next season as well.
And they can find all those shirts on Arrow Junkie?
Arrowjunkie.com, yeah,
awesome.
For sure. The shirts will be on there, and again, everything you need to build your own arrows. And I'm an open book when it comes to answering questions or helping people. If you want to get into building your own arrows, or if you're already doing, you have questions, you're stuck on something, or you can't figure out a way to do something, just check out the contact page on my website. It's got a phone number, it's got an email address, and I am always willing to help people do whatever they need to figure out how to build their own arrows, help them get started. I do custom builds as well, but more than anything, I just want people to realize that it's not rocket science to build your own arrows. It's not that hard, and it's actually really, really fun, and it gives you the opportunity. We use this word a lot in what we do, to tinker. I mean, you can tinker with your arrow setup if you do your own stuff, and you can mess around and you can change your vane configuration, your type of vane. You can put wraps, no wraps. You can change out your nocks. It go as far as doing different inserts, outserts. I mean, you can create an arrow that works great for you. You can just tinker with them. And I sell bare shafts by the pair, so you don't have to get on there and buy a whole dozen. You can buy 2 at a time, which gives you the opportunity to grab a couple of gold tips, grab a couple of Eastons, grab a couple of Victories, put them together, see which one works best for you, and then moving forward with what the best arrow setup is for you. So makes it easy. And again, I'm 100% willing to help anybody that wants to get involved in this. Just again, that contact page. You can find me on Instagram too at arrow_junkie. Facebook is Arrow Junkie. So come see me.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Absolutely. And Dan's a great guy. He answers any questions you have. He's extremely knowledgeable about building arrows, from super heavy with high FOC to super light with good FOC that's moving really fast. Building different kinds of arrows for a math event or for hunting, or broadheads, vanes, wraps, everything.
And walk you through just about everything.
And you can pretty much talk through the benefits of fixed blade versus mechanical versus heavy versus light versus 4 versus 3. So if you're interested in building arrows, not sure where you want to start, Dan is definitely the person that you want to start with, because he can point you in the right direction.
Thank you, sir. Don't be intimidated. That's my biggest thing. Don't be intimidated by it. It's just not that hard to do. And you will see an amazing difference in your groups when you go from factory fletch stuff or stuff you get from a pro shop to stuff that you build. You can group incredibly well. You can change it up and make everything work so good.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk to me, Dan. Any last words you got?
Same thing. Don't be intimidated. Just give it a shot. Start with a fletching jig or something, and just start refletching some arrows. And then once you do that, you'll see a change, and you'll go down that rabbit hole and start building your own arrows from scratch. It's a lot of fun. Don't be intimidated.
Absolutely. What's your name, buddy?
Noah.
Noah, where are you from, big guy?
Du Bois.
Du Bois, and what kind of bow do you shoot?
I shoot a diamond prism.
Diamond Prison. Awesome, dude. So you just competed in the Mountain Archery Fest competition course. What was that like?
Yes, sir. It was fun. I got to shoot targets with other people competing.
Do you compete a lot, or is this kind of your first one?
It's my first one.
Awesome. And what place did you get?
Second.
Second place on your first competition. That's pretty good, buddy.
Thank you.
Do you plan on competing more, or is this kind of the only place you want to shoot at?
I shoot a lot at TAC.
Okay.
That's also fun too. I think this is probably the most best one because they have a lot of activities.
What's your favorite activity? What other activities do they have here?
Like Pope and Young, the world records. All of the 3D targets are the world records, and the competition shoot. That's and then winning tickets.
Awesome, buddy. Did you shoot the Pope and Young course today too?
No, that was yesterday.
You shot it yesterday, so you've been shooting 2 days straight, and you still got second.
Yes.
Man, you're a rock star. I can't wait to see where you are next year. You're gonna be dropping competitions everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What was your favorite part about MAF this weekend so far?
Probably Pope and Young.
Pope and Young. What was your favorite target to shoot?
The caribou.
The caribou. How far was the caribou?
About 30 yards.
30 yards. You 12 ring it?
No, I got 10 ring.
10 ring? Hey, that's just as good, right? That's still meat in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So, what's your name, sir?
I'm John Ross.
John, and this is your son?
It is.
Awesome. So, what do you think about Mountain Archery Fest?
It's super, it's great, family friendly. It's really good for the kids to be able to shoot. It's really good for the kids to be able to shoot. The courses are laid out very well. The Pope and Young, again, is a pretty neat course to be able to shoot world record replicas. And yeah, a lot of fun, meet a lot of good people.
Awesome, awesome. You guys gonna go to the next one in Montana?
We'll have to see. We'll see if we can get Mama and little sister to go too.
Gotcha. Awesome, guys. Well, thanks for talking to me.